You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
such strong emotion, a fire that burns every time we touch. Our chemistry is unlike any other. I know you're mine, you know I'm yours. Ooh, baby. Baby, hold on. Baby, hold on. Baby, hold on. Baby, hold on.
moving on. You keep telling me that
by you.
were the days we called ours. I didn't care if people didn't understand. We can feel the love in our hearts. And then you took me by the hand and said, my love.
time I look around, sometimes I wonder, is this everything I wanna be? No matter where I go today, there's so much sadness. Is there ever gonna be a better day for us? Will there ever be a time for a better day? Will there ever be a better way? Can they pay off our sorrow and pain? Can't get enough from stimulus, just ain't enough to conquer this. Look around and you'll see things ain't changed. Things ain't changed, still remain. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed, still the same. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Ooh, things ain't changed. Driving down 23rd, crossing over 35, visualizing how things should look now. Cruising down the boulevard, seeing all the action. One day this will change, oh Lord, I know. Things ain't changed, still remain. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Well, still the same. Still the same. Things ain't changed.
Here we go, yo. All I know is what I see. Reminiscent of Flash in the 80s with the message, but they didn't listen. It's like the jungle sometimes, I can't dismiss it. At 6 in the morning, who's knocking at the door? Waking us up like we've never been before. Just realize it's simple and plain. Things ain't changed.
Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Still remain. Things ain't changed. A better day is coming. Things ain't changed. Still the same. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Still remain. Things ain't changed. No way. Things ain't changed. Still the same. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. A better day is coming.
I'm patiently waiting for you to take me away from here. It's driving me crazy, anticipating how you hold me so near. I'm willing and I'm waiting just to be with you. Smoke signals from my love. I'm in need of a rescue. Search party out, searching for my love. Willing and waiting to give you all my love. Come get this love, yeah. You I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. Come on, yeah. Come get this love. Come on, it's you I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. Come and get my love. I'm in need of a rescue. Search party out, searching for my love. Willing and waiting to give you all of mine. Come get this love, it's you I'm thinking of. Yeah, come get this love, come and get my love. Come on, yeah, come get this love. Come on, it's you I'm thinking of. Come get this love, come and get my love. Come and get my love. Come get this love. Come on, yeah. Come get this love. Come and get my love. You better come get this love. It's you I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. Come and get my love. Come get this love. It's you I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. You better come get this love. You better come. It's you I'm thinking of. Come on, come get this love. Oh yeah, come and get my love. Come and get this love. It's you I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. Come get this love. It's you I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. Come get this love. It's you I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. Come get this love. Come and get you I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. Come get this love. Come on, you I'm thinking of. Come get this love. Come and get my love. Come and get my love.
This time, I'm not gonna let you get away. This time, I'll find a way to make you stay. When I say I love you, I'm serious, 'cause this time I won't leave you alone. This time I make this house a happy home. There's nothing to change about you, girl, 'cause this time I won't listen to what my friends say. This time I'll do everything my way. This time I change my attitude. This time I'll make all your dreams come true. This time, babe, I won't stand to see you cry before I do. Girl, you know I'd rather die when the sun peeps through my window. I'll be loving you and you be loving me. This time time, babe, I won't stand to see you cry before I do. Girl, you know I'd rather die when the sun peeps through my window. I'll be loving you and you be loving me this time. Whoa, this time. Oh, this time. Oh, please, please stay. Whoa, this time. Please, please stay.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's edition of the Indie Live Spot, and we're excited today to be on today because we have two guests today, and John Carey, returning guest, happy to have him on, and also a new guest, Dennis McKinney. So welcome both guests today. Thank you guys.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, happy to have you both on. We just came off of playing a couple of, two tracks, one by each of you. I'm going to play some more later on in the show. But we did, let's see, I think the one from Dennis was This Time. And then, of course, John.
This Time? Okay.
Yeah, This Time. And then we did John's Never Give Up. And so anyway, but we're both great tracks, you guys. Both of you guys got great music.
Thank you.
Got great music, and so excited about having you both on. And I'm glad to see Joyce and Ray and Grizz is here as well. So
You glad to see me?
yes. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody?
It's all good.
Good.
All good over here.
Live and well.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
At least I'm woke.
Well, that's a true statement right there, Ray, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Yes, indeed. And of course, greetings to everybody in the chat room. I see there's a few people in there. Appreciate you all coming in and supporting these wonderful artists. And
and Lord B just got in too.
oh, what's up, Jasmine? Yes.
Yes, and your show
This is
on
Keith in the house. All right.
You guys missed a good show on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Which CTK said he loved your Hendrix cover, John. Which
Oh,
one?
really? Yeah, cool. I love Hendrix, man. You grow up on that, and you just like, I mean, we're talking 30 some years ago, maybe 40 some years ago.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know.
God.
It's pretty wild.
Which
ain't it?
cover did you do? Which one was it?
Yeah.
Purple
I mean, I
Face?
love them all. But I love like the smooth ones like Little Wing and just so many to name. But
Oh, this must be from your live stream show?
yes, probably so.
Oh,
More
okay.
than likely.
I thought you
Yeah.
released a track. Okay.
Yeah. I want to, but I don't know about the rights on those, because Hendrix,
Right.
stepsister or whatever that she is to him, she's running the whole foundation, and I heard she's not giving up any of those tracks, the rights.
Well,
to
if you
them.
do, make sure if you ever get a chance, Purple Haze, please. That's
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
That was mine.
So what is Purple Haze?
Oh, it's
But
one of
Hendrix back in the day,
his classic tracks.
No.
Oh, what it is? Oh, what? We're
It's
talking
an hallucinant.
yeah,
It's an hallucinant.
yeah,
It's an
I think so.
hallucinant.
Yes, I think you're right, because
Oh, what, Ray?
he was testing all kinds
Hallucinant
of
is a
stuff.
drug.
Hallucinogen, you mean?
Well, whatever. It's a drug.
It's a drug. Let me just say it's a drug.
Yeah. The Grizz gonna correct you.
Purple Haze. I'm like, what?
That's just too funny. 'Cause I was like, wait, what did he say?
Chris was going to, she's going to call you out, Max.
Yeah,
That's all right.
You know
At
it.
least I got close to it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
What you talking about?
Well, for first of all, I like to start out by we John's been here before. We all know John, and we're gonna talk more with John here in just a bit. But let's real quick. Let's jump into a quick introduction to Mr. Dennis McKinney.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Tell us a little bit about your story, a little bit as far as your music background. What and how you come to do the things that you do.
Of course, I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee.
All right.
So it was a lot of Al Green and Isaac Hayes back in the day.
Yeah.
You used to be able to go to the neighborhood in Binghampton, and you would see Al Green come down his limousine in Binghampton. And I tell you a story about my dad was a landscaping architect, and we used to take care of Isaac Hayes' home.
Oh
all the
wow.
maintenance around, all the maintenance around it. And remember back in the day when he used to ride those long motorcycles with the truck turner movies?
Yeah.
Well, he had one of those little 70 Hondas motorbikes. So we used to ride his motorbike and we used to swim in his swimming pool.
Huh.
Wow.
And of course, the guard knew it, but he had an hour. You know, back in the day, they had a clock where they could go to all the stations and turn the key.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we would time it. It took an hour for him to make his rounds.
Wow.
So we would do all this stuff, man, and swim in his pool, ride his motorcycle. But yeah, had a big family, 4 brothers, 2 sisters, 4 brothers and 2 sisters,
Mm-hmm.
and we grew up listening to that. Of course, Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder when he put out the multiple albums, like 2 albums at a time. You know, we'd have our stereo and dancing and playing the saxophone and everything on the floor.
Yeah.
But the thing is when I moved to Dallas, I just met the right producer. I wanted to be this big time songwriter. That was my goal. Until everybody wanted to change my lyrics up and sing it their way.
Okay.
And Ray Boland back in 2009, he said, "Hey man, there's the booth. Go find yourself." And I said, "What?" And the rest is history. I went in there and all these songs just keep on coming, the lyrics, and understand it takes a lot of help to make a good production. So I can't take all the credit. You know, I got some Lenny Nances in my life.
Oh yeah, Lenny.
You know what I mean? I've got Eric Willis in my life, as far as making tracks and stuff for me, and never. I never stopped writing. You know, of course, those people come in and try to discourage you. Yeah, man, what are you doing? So and so, so and so. I just stuck to my guns, and then I, in the oil field, what I did a lot of writing. I had written this song called "Your Name," and I was on my phone and I saw Joyce on her saxophone.
All right.
And so I said, "Man, how can I put this together?" And so made a few phone calls, and next thing you know, meet Joyce, and we do a wonderful piece. But that's how the magic happens, and you never know when the magic's going to happen. Some songs will come easy. Some songs I write in a day.
Yeah.
But it's no formula of how the music comes. It's just then think about your loved ones and think about stuff that's gone in your past, man. And next thing you know, you got music. Never ever would I thought I've written 18 songs now.
Wow.
The only one this time was written by a guy by the name of Ed Adams Jr. out of Memphis. And went to Pine Hill Golf Course. Of course, Ray probably know where Pine Hill Golf Course is, where I played a lot of golf. And, they was all just talking. And next thing you know, man, I'm recording this time. But I love what I do.
Well,
You know,
let me ask you
okay.
this.
Go ahead.
How long you been in the Dallas area?
I moved here in end of 2008. So I've been here since right at 12 years, 13
12
years?
Okay.
13.
Okay. Now I ain't gonna do it just yet. I'll just wait.
I know you're gonna get me.
You know it, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you do the right thing, the white. You know I'm gonna get you.
I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I used to live in Memphis, and I was a mailman in Orange Mountain and Binghamton.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends in Orange Mountain, Binghamton.
Yeah. It's kicking around through there, That's when what his name? Rufus Thomas used to come
man.
South Willette and down all that. Yeah.
Right.
But you forgot to mention what's the other group that's out of Memphis? Larry Dodson.
Barcades. Memphis Barcades, yeah.
Yeah, you forgot about them.
No, I ain't forget about them. I just didn't mention them, but Barcades was heck of a group, man. Did a lot of Barcades concerts back in the day.
I love
Well,
Barcade.
you know, Larry's, I guess Larry's probably still living. He's on.
Yeah, he's living. But I think he
he's on
retired.
the
Just
left.
retired. He just retired about 6 months ago, maybe.
Mhm.
I saw that on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, because he's the only Barcades that's left out of it.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. You remember Eric Gale,
I know.
guitar player? He was a kid.
No.
He plays
No, I
jazz guitar, Eric Gale. He's from Memphis.
Okay.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. This is your first CD.
Yeah, my first CD is "Rest of Our Life" that I spent out since like 2014. You know, when I found out how slow music was, I kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, you always want to get that music out real quick. So when I found out that the music ending was so slow, so I kind of slowed myself down, and that's why I just put out singles now. But it's coming together that they'll all be one album. You know, when I get finished. But Rest of My Life was a good project, my first project, of course, and scared as heck because now you've got to be accepted by the public. So it's a whole different ball game when you know, it sounds good to you when you're riding in your car in the studio, but now what are the public gonna think about you? Social media, that kind of thing. And of course I had some bad stuff, I had some good stuff, but it's not gonna stop me from doing what I gotta do. Yeah.
So, you know,
I'm hearing an echo somewhere.
Yeah, we are getting a little feedback from somebody.
Are
I don't
you?
know. I'm not sure
Does
where
somebody
it's
have
coming
their?
I think it's Mac.
no, I don't.
the
I ain't
chat
got I ain't got nothing on but me. Nothing
It
else.
started when you started talking. That's why I assumed it was you.
Is it
No,
a
because I heard
TV?
also when Gary was talking. Someone has, I think, has their chat room sound on.
Could it be me?
Yeah, everybody check. Make sure you don't have the show on in the background.
Yeah.
Make sure it's muted.
No, I don't have that.
No.
Well, I'm gonna go with it now, Dennis.
Okay, come on with it.
I called you about 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, maybe 3. And to get you to come on to the show.
Did?
Yes, I did.
Hey, you know, I did a lot of sleeping 3 years from
It's a
now.
long time.
Well,
It's a long time. You know what I mean?
Tell them who
Like I said,
really asked you to be on the
because
show.
I
Tell them
think
who really reached out to you.
who?
Joyce.
George? Well, I had reached out to him too.
This
And,
message in there.
No, that would have been the guy from Federal Express.
No, it wasn't your brother. It wasn't your brother. But no, I know your brother worked in the Federal Space. He worked in the oil fields
No, that's me.
or something.
See, there you got them all mixed up. That's me. in the oil
Yeah.
field.
Yeah, you was in the oil field.
All right, back
But
to me.
I was thinking of your brother though. Of
Yeah.
FedEx. I was thinking FedEx.
Yeah,
But no,
37 years. 37 years now.
Yeah, I was thinking about him at thinking about FedEx. You know, but I remember that you was in the oil fields.
Oh yeah, I was out there.
Right. And I had called you up. I said, man, look here. Got the show going. You know, got some music and stuff out there. Why don't you come on? Like I said, I didn't know if you knew Joyce or not. I don't even remember I can't even remember how I got your phone number.
Well, that's what I was just getting ready to ask. How'd you know of him?
Hooray!
I know
I'm
how
still trying. I'm still trying to think about that man, but it just.
I talked to you.
Whoa.
I talked to you. And when I found that you was going to be on the show this week, I gave you another call. You didn't even pick up the phone to find out who it is.
Because he knew you gave people on the phone for hours.
see, now you're trying to embarrass me, man. But,
Check your message.
but
Gary, hit this mute button, please.
I know it. He just won't let it go. He won't let it go.
You won't let it go.
But he was all right. trying to make sure. Well, I didn't know Joyce was trying to get you on the show, but I remember I talked to you about it.
Well, I apologize if it didn't go through, but hey, here we are now, 3-4 years later. And then I appreciate that because I've got more material since then. So
it's all right. It's all good. But I'm just trying to bring in.
Now look, I'm gonna go back in my phone. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go back in my phone. I'm gonna you call me on Facebook or anything.
No, I called you on your phone.
I will go back and I will see 901 number.
Didn't I give it to you earlier?
No, I didn't hear the number earlier.
So Grizz is. I see Grizz is observing something in the chat right now.
Didn't I call the phone number?
Yeah, because Henry said Matt got mixed up. Beginning of the oncoming fog. And then there was some other stuff, and then Gia goes, well.
I knew one of them worked in the with FedEx, and that was the other brother who worked at FedEx.
Okay, can we move on from this story now, please?
But check the phone. Check your phone.
Yeah,
I will.
Lord have mercy.
He's not the first person that didn't return your call, I'm sure.
Lord, just said like crack, keep firing it up.
Normally, when I make
yes, Lord, you need to get to Pinewood.
Yeah.
Normally, when I call somebody, they normally return that call.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Dennis, okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about something else. Let's go back to music.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw a question that everybody always asks. You talked about Al Green and stars that inspired you. What about something closer to home? Did your parents encourage you? Did you sing in church?
Yeah, my mom was a gospel singer in church, and of course, me being the youngest, I was always around my mother.
Mm-hmm.
But it took me a long time to sing a gospel song at church. But finally, when I did, I think my first solo at church, I think I was in high school.
Wow.
And trying to think of the name of the song. Shucks, I wasn't gonna forget it. But it'll come back to me. But my mom was an inspiration for as me watching her sing. But I never thought that I would ever do what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
That never came across me. It still puzzles me now because I used to play saxophone back in the day. You probably know that. I played through 7th through 8th grade until I found out about these basketballs and baseballs and footballs.
And girls.
And well, they're girls. Matter of fact, I sold my horn for. I'll tell you a story. I sold my horn for engagement ring.
Oh, that's okay.
Whoa.
You see what I'm saying? And I regret that to this day because it never went through. She broke my heart.
This is not the life you're married to right now, right?
No.
Okay. Make that clear, everybody.
That was great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Wasn't my immediate wife? No. So where the beats and the music comes from, it's music in my ears all the time. I'm tapping on something, I'm beating on something. But basically, it came from my mom watching her sing on Sunday mornings.
Wow. The title of your track that we played was This Time.
Yes.
Hear what you just said about the first time. Is this what you said to your coach? Like, this time is for real? What's the time, this time?
Like I said, that was written by someone else. That was written by Ed Adams Jr. out of Memphis.
Okay.
And when I first heard the song, I fell in love with it. But it's all about now putting your twist on it, putting your style to it. And that's what I tried to do. I tried to be original as I could. And he agreed with the delivery that I did on the song, and we finally put it out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
and now I can. Do y'all
Say
hear
that
that?
again?
That's Joyce.
It's just started. I didn't change anything. I promise you.
Man, that's kind of
I
crazy.
need Mac put a hex on this thing now. Is he still mad? Dennis didn't.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry, Gary. Go ahead.
All right. Well, John, let's catch up with you, man, right quick. Let's get into a little bit of what's going on with you, man. Your latest release. Now, the one that we just played, introduction coming into this conversation. Also, you had someone collaborate with you on there, right?
Yeah, that's one of my Chicago guys, Mr. Audley Reed.
Yeah,
Who's on left-hand saxophone.
exactly.
Yeah, on that particular track. I pretty much on most of the tracks that's on the CD, on the new CD,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of incorporated some people and got them involved in what I was doing. So yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a great compilation, man. Of
Thank you.
all the artists and stuff. I mean, my goodness, man. Why don't you talk a little bit about all the folks that are involved with you on it?
Yeah, wow. So when I was recording, first of all, I had no intentions of doing a smooth jazz album because I was like, okay, that's really quiet time, and you're doing that, and I'm like the pedal guy. I have to step on the pedal and get some distortion and that kind of stuff. But smooth jazz was like, okay, it was a calling, and it was like, okay, well, the first one I did, That Smile,
Yes.
was a take from the previous CD, What's That Smile, whatever the name of the song was. I forget the name already. But yeah, I was like, but Will Donato heard it, and he contacted some people, and he was like, well, can you change it and make it instrumental?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. So it took me about a couple of weeks, and I changed some stuff and made it more smooth jazz guitar instrumental. And so he asked, well, can you open up a verse? I'd love to play on it. So there again, I'm back editing it and making some changes, and he played his part. And once I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, this works. This works pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So we had it mixed by Blake Aaron and a couple of different people, and it went number one somewhere. It's like, okay, well, that probably should do some follow-ups. So I ended up doing writing 9 more songs, I think. So it's like real quick, like they was coming like this. So like, okay,
They were.
all right. So within this Corona period of time, I've written 2 albums and 3 singles, and recording different people right now. So it's like, it's shut down time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Well, you're doing fantastic work over there, man. My goodness.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Smooth and funky. Really nice groove.
Smooth and funky. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that also has Oddly on it. So that we was thinking about that being the next single. It's just like I'm when you pick singles, you kind of like, it's like your child you throwing out there for a while and let everybody see that what that kid can do. Like, okay, well,
Right.
you want to be careful. You want to be like, okay, make sure everything is right. Does it fit that format? Does it work in that area? And going through, I think this is my 10th album. So going through it, you find out what works and what don't work. But I play different genres too. So
Yeah, and congratulations on that achievement, man. 10 albums.
Yeah.
Man, that's a
That's
lot.
awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
thank you, man.
10 out. Well, I think in Smooth and Funky that I heard you taking that opportunity to sneak in, if you will,
Yeah.
something with some distortion, especially
Yeah.
that little break. You
Yeah.
threw it in there and went right back into the groove.
Yeah.
So, which
Yeah.
explains the title of the song perfectly.
Yeah, I told Oddly, I said, okay, look, you're gonna be the smooth guy. I can't be the smooth guy this time. You're gonna be the smooth guy, and you just play something nice and smooth on the sax, and I'll make it work in the mix, So
Right.
yeah.
And I can't remember which song, but there's a nice blend in the melody. I think Audley's playing soprano sax on this one.
Yes.
And it's which one was that? It is so sweet. It's just perfect. Can't remember which one. Was that late back? I don't remember. But I remember at the beginning, I said, "Oh, that's good." But great job, Audley. Did you? Of course, you've been on the show before. If I remember right, you have a studio in your home, and you. Okay.
Yes. This is where I'm at now. Yeah, this is. You see the guitars and stuff back there, and.
Just a couple.
13. About 13. I'm waiting on one to be delivered. Like they told me on the 9th, and it was like, okay, today's the 9th, and I'm waiting. And so, but yeah, love them. They're like family. My SRV guitar, which is Stevie Ray Vaughan guitar, I've had since 1992. So that's the oldest one I have at this time, at this point. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, when did you release your first album?
Oh my God, yeah. That's probably 90, maybe 1990.
Wow.
Yeah, somewhere in that area. Yeah, it's right when everything was crossing over from CDs, from whatever to CDs, and doing this thing, and so yeah. I used to have so much equipment. It was like DAT machines and
I remember those. Yeah,
and all kind of stuff, So.
Well, John, Chris is just having too much fun.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay, Gary?
She got us some of those grits.
Was dozing off. He went. Yeah, Gary and I caught him.
Yeah, Ray, you putting on a show over there, man.
Oh yeah, everybody's laughing at you.
I'm reading the comments now.
I'm sitting here trying to talk to John, and I'm looking at the screen, watching your head. You just dozing off.
He's trying to steal your show, John.
Oh, that's okay.
John, I'm not trying to steal you something. Well, I tell you, some of these days, boy, Friday, boy, yesterday it was a month, I tell you, then I'm gonna quit hanging out with them fellas.
But back to John.
Yes.
The title of your CD is The Journey Home. I'm sure that has a deep. Is that the title of your CD? I'm sure there's a story. If you don't mind sharing that with us.
Please. Yes.
Yeah. I'm originally from Chicago. Moved to California in '83, and I considered that was going to be my home for the rest of my life, and then, through life, I would just say, period of life, where things went up and down and up and down. It was like, okay, well, I think I've done what I can there, and then it's like, okay, well, my daughter called me, she says, we have this land, we have this house, there's plenty of room. Why don't you come and stay with her? If you don't like it, you stay for a couple of weeks. I've been here 2 years, so a couple of weeks didn't last. So, but it's cool. I mean, I'm in Georgia now, and I'm about 30 to 45 minutes outside of Atlanta. Okay. Which I'm not in the city. I'm kind of more in the country area where it's kind of quiet most of the time.
What part was the city name?
I'm in Fairburn. This is Fairburn, so I'm about 20 minutes from the airport.
Okay, yeah, I know where it's at.
Yeah.
Mac knows everything.
Yeah, man, I got a lot of family out that way.
Yeah.
In Atlanta and in Chattanooga. I got a cousin, they here for the football game out of Memphis.
Family in every state.
I got family everywhere. Everywhere.
Montana.
I'm talking about everywhere, John.
Wow.
Yeah.
He does. Somebody comes from another state, goes, oh yeah, I've got cousins there. Or he's got something. Like,
Oh yeah.
Sometimes he gets the wrong brother, right, Dennis?
That's
he
up.
won't let it go. He won't let it go. That's the whole point.
I didn't bring it up this time. That was Joyce. I left it alone.
I did that to make sure you wouldn't, you know. But what I'm so impressed with you, John, I remember when you made the move. I remember you came on the show probably about that time. And through COVID, how I've watched you do live stream shows, which is phenomenal, you guys.
They are.
And
Yes.
I've watched you say, hey, this is a test. Let's do this. You never stopped working. You never stopped striving. And I don't want to bring this on the air. I'm just going to say you were also dealing with a condition. And I watched you on Facebook as you post about that and kept you on my prayer list to support you in that way. And I'm just saying that you're more than just music. You've shown yourself strong to persevere through so much. And I don't hear you complaining. I don't hear you.
No. This is my going into my 5th year of the C word, you know. And one thing for sure is that talking to my doctors, it was like, okay, you can either let it get you or you can get it. Okay. And so I was like, okay, so I'm not that person, first of all. I don't too much put worry on me, you know. So I decided at that time, like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna control what they say you can't control. I'm gonna control that, you know. And it's mental. It's a whole mental thing, because this thing is when I go through chemo and stuff like that, it's like that's a different animal. You don't know how you're gonna feel that next day or that following week or whatever, you know. So, but I try to get myself out of that. And this studio, this music, this whole thing, and you guys, I mean, keeps me, you know, without that thing on my shoulder, you know. So I don't have to think about it.
Right.
You know, I take my medicine, do what you have to do and all of those things, but in the middle of the day, I'm done with that. I tell myself, you're done with that. You know? Now, you know, I got right now, I got talking about albums. I did Ronnie Moss's 2 albums. Okay?
Yeah.
I did those 2. I got the Christmas album that's sitting on my desk now that I'm working on.
Nice.
You know, I got a single from my cousin's group that I just sent them the other day, a group called Next Movement out of Vegas. So it's like my whole thing is to stay busy. You know, don't give yourself that time where you sit there and think about, oh, I'm so this and I'm so that and I'm this and that. No.
You don't give yourself time to do a pity party, right?
You know, because once you start that don't end.
Yeah, it goes to a rabbit hole.
That never ends.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I had my moments, you know, like anybody else. You have your moments, you know, where you sit there and you doing the why me, and you know, I don't smoke, I don't drink, and why is this and this? Why me? You know.
Mac, wake up. Mac, wake. I swear, I wasn't laughing at you. Please know that. Because somehow we lost Dennis.
We did.
And what happened is that Mac blew up bigger because we have more space, and all I saw was Mac's face and his eyes closed.
I saw the one Dennis left. I'm looking at them. My eyes is wide open, but you know, they kind of
They were closed.
like that.
Nope, they were closed.
Because you
He's having a hard time. He's having a hard time over there.
Yeah,
don't even go there.
That's those grits he was smoking. I mean, eating. you know, I wasn't laughing at you, but it just
Oh, I
blew
know. No.
Right. I saw it too. I did too. I saw it.
You saw that, Gary.
Oh
So
yeah, I did.
okay.
Uh,
It just, I'm sorry. But no, I'm really, you know, I think you're an encouragement for so many people. Your talent, and I'm seeing them, listening to the music on Spotify yesterday and today, and just hearing so much come out of your struggle. That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm trying to remember, what is it? That fire, the fire you went through, just purified and brought some great stuff.
Yeah.
I like that. And your shows live streaming that you do. I haven't seen it in a few weeks because I've been busy with shows every weekend, but just love it. I remember I was listening to you live stream on my computer, and my husband walked in, and you were killing it like Prince, if you know what I mean. And he stopped in his tracks and said, "Who is that?" It's Carey. He's like, "Wow."
Tell you, it's no joke.
Yeah. So you rock, dude. That's all I can say.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And you go into your zone.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
you gotta go
watching that.
there.
I love watching that.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta find it, and it's like, okay, once you're in there, it's like, okay.
Yeah, I've always thought of you as the hardest working man in the jazz and
Yeah,
rock
I mean, I
community.
heard, man. I mean, here,
You're back, y'all.
yes.
I'm back.
Made it. I made it back.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to work 6 days a week, you know, different clubs in California, you know, you know, people always want, why are you doing it and how you doing it? And I was going through my thing, you know, so I was like, when I finished doing my infusions and all that stuff, I'm straight back at the club. So infusions is over at 3, club gig starts at 7. Like, that's where you're at. That's what you do, you know.
Yeah.
I can hear Prince, I can hear Eddie Kendricks, I can hear so much coming out of you, and then it's smooth, like Earl Clue, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You really cover a broad span of genres and styles, and how do you learn how to play those different styles? Even you got some really rock and blues as well.
Right. But you know, I'm just a student of what we grew up listening to. You know, in Chicago, we had the station that played everything. You know, it's blues, jazz, soul, James Brown, you know, Santana, you know, Hendrix. I was like, so when you become that, when you listen to that every day, it's like, okay, well, that's why I play, because I want to play those different genres. Now, only bad thing about it, when you're recording and you build this fan base, like I got a nice fan base in blues, right? But that fan base don't like jazz.
Right.
You know, so it's like you're gonna lose what you gain in that certain way. But you have to, you know, for me, it's like, okay, I love all these genres. So I'm like, I had a blues album about 5-6 years ago that won some awards. It was like, okay, well, actually, this is winning awards. So it's like, so.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
But when I go out, I try to play, like I got a show come November the 14th and back in California. So I'm going to live stream that show. But I'm going to play everything. I'm jazz, blues, R&B, whatever the case might be, you know. So.
So you mentioned something working with Ronnie Moss. Could you explain?
Ronnie Moss from the Spinners, yeah.
Oh,
Ronnie Moss, yeah.
Right. Right. So I did two of his albums. And
Spinners?
Yeah, we've had him on the show.
Yeah, we've had him.
Nice.
I had him on the show, man.
But I
remember Ronnie?
He lost the saxophone.
No, he said Ronnie Moss.
I hear that now.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm a sax player, so
She had Ronnie Lost. I would say I would love to write for him, so and for you too, so it would be great.
Okay. Well, let's take this break and play some more music from you guys. So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and and pull up some more tracks and let those play on there. And then we'll just go off for a little bit and come right back and continue. So everybody just keep it locked right here, and hopefully Ray will get the sleep out of his eyes. He'll see him; he's wiping his eyes right now. And,
I didn't mean to make you cry, Ray. I'm sorry.
yeah, he's having a hard time, boy. Oh my
Even
goodness.
CTK goes, Ray, look at me, Ray.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, but yeah, everybody keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Your touch, I miss. Zanny, swing out people in the house tonight. Oh, yeah. Steppers. All right now. The dance floor is open. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I wanna know. Just me and you. Say, what's your name? What's your name, girl? Yeah. I wanna know. Just me and you. Say, what's your name? What's your name, girl? Yeah. Simple and plain. What's your name? What's your name, girl? We don't have to get fancy tonight. Oh, we'll take it slow. There's no place that I'd rather be than here the most. I really would like to know you. Can we have a toast? A toast. I feel like that one day I'll hold you close. I wanna know. Just me and you. Say, what's your name? What's your name, girl? That's simple and yeah. I wanna know. Just me and you. Say, what's your name? What's your name, girl? That's simple and yeah. What's your name, girl? So when will I get to see you again? You choose the place. I'm so glad to be with you. You're so beautiful. The moment that I saw you, my heart starts to race. I feel like that one day I'll hold you tight. That's one more thing I wanna know. Just me and you. I wanna know. What's your name, girl? That's simple and plain. I've been thinking, ooh, I've been thinking, ooh, that I can get next to you. I've been thinking, ooh, I've been thinking, yeah, I've been thinking, ooh, that I can get next to you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do. 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 Come on, drop. Run that first verse. Yeah, I've been thinking, ooh, I've been thinking, yeah, I've been thinking, ooh, that I can get next to you. Come on, come on. I've been thinking, ooh, I've been thinking, yeah, I've been thinking, ooh, that I can get next to you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I've this time. I'm not gonna let you get away this time. I'll find a way to make you stay. When I say I love you, I'm serious. Cause this time.
Please, really, send me the track. I sent him a track. He listened to it. He said, "Okay, I'll be over next week." He came over. I think the first take he did it. I was like done. Second take, he just did ad libs. I was like, okay. He was like, "You sure?" I was like, "You're done. Get out of here." Yeah.
Nice.
So it was really cool.
All right. Well, we're back, you guys. So I'll just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he just he?
Yeah. Wake up, Mac. We're back.
I'm woke. I'm looking at y'all. I was getting ready to say, when I asked about a CD or Grizz get all on, I'm like, yes, for a track, I'm gonna get on you. I asked for that track.
Yeah, but it's a track.
Yeah.
Mac was a CD from France. Yes, from other. Could you mail me a CD? Do you know mailing from another country could what is it now, you guys? About $15, $20?
Oh my God.
It's pretty expensive. Yes, it is.
Ridiculous.
It's expensive.
I mailed out 50 some CDs, and I'm just gonna say from June the 7th, people even to this day, there's still about 3 or 4 people that haven't received their CDs.
Wow.
That's
yeah.
Something.
Yeah, there's something going on too right now with the ship.
The thing is,
something over
the
there.
post office, what they're doing, they they raised up the mailing procedure, stamps and all that stuff.
Right.
But yet still that clown that's up there now that Trump brought in.
Right.
Yeah. So he done cut back on a lot of things for the post office. They need to get him out of there.
I don't understand why you're still there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And not only that, something's going on in the atmosphere, because I check my phone every day, right? You get a notification, you check, okay, who's texting me?
Right.
Well, about 2 hours after my last text, I got a notification that said I had 26 unread text messages.
Oh my God.
And I thought, no, that's impossible. And who's texting me 26 messages? But when I looked at them, they were messages that were sent back as far as the first week of August.
Crazy.
But it had the date that they texted to me, and what was so heartbreaking, one of them was from a cousin when her husband passed away, and I didn't respond.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I was heartbroken. I said, oh my God, I was like, but all these text messages were coming through, but had the dates on it. And it was unbelievable that, I don't know why that happened. And even Facebook, they shut down, a few days ago?
Yeah. I'm talking about everything shut down through Facebook.
Something was going on.
Well, when that girl got up there with the Senate and told them what Facebook is doing and how they're doing it, and Instagram and all that, bam. The same day, everything went out.
Clean it up.
Yeah, well, it's kind of mysterious how it all of a sudden went off. They had that outage during that time when all that happened. It was kind of wild.
Yeah.
And then also last week from the show, we were still in the middle of the show and we got cut off by YouTube.
Yeah.
We forgot to say that at the beginning of the show. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Wow.
I don't know what that was about.
Before 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
What? Say it again, Chris.
Oh, because we got shut down before. It was like right at 4 o'clock when we were still saying goodbye. We got shut down.
You didn't even get a chance to say goodbye, James. Nobody.
No,
nobody did.
Nobody did.
Nobody did.
Yeah, and even because like Facebook, it was kind of funny because I said, okay, she came out with giving her dirty stuff, and the next day, they shut it down.
Right.
I'm like, you can't, if you're trying to clean it up or hide the evidence. I found out she saved over 10,000 documents. It's too late.
Yeah.
It's
It's too late.
It's a little
And-
late.
But they came back. But even you go into Twitter had a problem with the algorithm. I gave my nephew a comp. He's a rap gangster rap type. I said, okay, go nephew. Thumbs up, positive. Well, Twitter tagged me as my statement was derogatory or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's their policy. And you know what? They would not respond. I tried to appeal. I sent messages. They ignored me. And I say all that. Facebook does that too.
Mhm.
Now, y'all been ignoring us when we try to
Right.
tell you I haven't done anything wrong. But now this lady goes to, see, look at what it took to get their
Yeah.
attention.
That's true.
And that's my point. And a lot of people get put in jail for silly stuff. I posted a Christmas video saying Merry Christmas everybody, and it got tagged by Facebook as being inappropriate.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Crazy.
I remember.
You
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It was just an innocent video with your family, for crying out loud.
Very innocent. And I found out Facebook had a Facebook page. So I went on one of their posts. But I can't find it anymore. I guess they said we need to stop this. Eventually the whole thing came back. But we have a problem with their algorithms. They are putting people in jail, if you will, when you haven't done anything wrong, you haven't violated any policies. So that's why. And now Gary, we're trying to figure out. Are we still trying to figure out how to sync with Facebook? Our show with Facebook.
No, I gave up Facebook. Facebook can go to hell as far as I'm concerned.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, no, I mean, it'd be nice to be able to stream over there, but they still jacking with people that own their own rights and stuff, and whenever you play
Yeah.
a song,
Yeah.
all
I
that.
put my stuff up, and they say, "Well, we have to take this down because you don't own the rights to it." I'm like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
you know what you want? What do you want me to send you? I mean,
I
got it.
know. I know.
But that's the problem, John. Gary tried for a long time, right, Gary?
Yeah.
To say, okay, what do you need? Do we need to pay for a license? What do we need to do? They don't cooperate.
They don't communicate.
Now
They
we
don't
have this-
communicate with you.
Mm-mm. And it's we are a multi-billion-dollar company. We don't need customer service.
Right.
Mhm.
But
That's
I wonder, are they like all their customer service people? Are they like farmed out from another country, like India or somewhere? Because you got to think
Never
most of
know.
those large companies, they don't have nobody working. Like we can pick up the phone and call. Just even my Mac, when it was like going bad, I was like, pick up the phone. Somebody from India somewhere,
Mhm.
I'm talking. I was like, what? I
Right.
need to talk to somebody.
I know. It's
You know,
bad.
it's like, well, I want your password. I want to get inside your computer and I can. No, it's like.
Look at John.
I know exactly what you mean.
John, right
Yeah.
down on 170 Highway. It's a big old building there.
I
Big
was just
building.
fixing to say that.
And that building is Facebook got all the servers in there.
That's 170 in Independence.
Yes.
Huh.
And that's
Yeah, you know what I'm. Yeah, that's
Where
Facebook.
is it though? Where is this, you guys?
170 in Independence.
Independence. This
What's
is in
it?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
Oh, Fort Worth.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
I didn't know
It's
that.
probably about 3-4 miles wide.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about a compound.
Right there.
Huh.
Hell of a compound. And there's probably one person in that old building. If
You could be right.
Listen to this. Colleen said she sent a direct message to the CEO of Facebook. I did and it helped.
Oh, really?
Wow. That's an exception. But
Okay.
how do you find the CEO of Facebook?
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean? How do you get the contact information?
Right.
Mhm.
You need to know
But
somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So
Yep.
But they don't care, and I think that's that's a problem when you become a multi-billion-dollar company and you suddenly decide customer service. You said, are they in India? I just don't think it exists at all.
right.
You
I
know,
think
and-
they focus
yeah.
off.
And I think another thing is, I think that, especially the main issue what I have with them as far as whenever you play your own music and it gets shut down or off or muted because they're saying that there's some kind of copyright deal. I'm thinking it's something to do with the mechanics of how their system works and with, the software. They got these thing that detects a piece of copyrighted music, but they don't look at it as they don't look at it throughout, with our perspective at it, because we're it's obvious the page that we're doing it on is our name, it's our page, and so that's part right there needs to be a human person in there instead of these robots.
Thank
you. So, what I'm saying? They need to kind of figure that out. It's just stupid. It really is.
Again, they're making billions of dollars and they care.
Don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And now they care. Oh, they shut down for almost a whole day. They cared then only because
they lost quite a bit of money during that shutdown time.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember we're not only the customers of Facebook. Okay. We are the reason why Facebook exists.
Right.
Because if we don't go on Facebook, just say if everybody said I'm not going on Facebook would not exist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It sure wouldn't. But
and that's why I don't have a problem with us having accounts for free, because we are an audience for you. We are a customer base where you can sell to major companies.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you see their ads and everything, even on the news feed and on the site.
Right. If you click on one thing, you're gonna get 20, 30 different ads that's similar to that one ad that you like. Exactly. But that's how they make their money.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But what about your music?
Right. I remember when it was going through, people were saying Facebook is going to charge like $10 a month, and everybody was like, "No, I'm not paying for that."
Right.
Yeah. And I think they got wind of that, and they were like, "No, we can't charge because we're going to lose." Probably 50-60% of people.
You're already banking. You're
right. But
you're
it's greed.
That's money.
Greed. Yep.
and it should be okay that artists like us, or whether it's a radio or musical artists or visual artists, it's okay that we benefit from them, because like you said, John, you are getting something from us. To me it's a win-win situation.
Right.
All right. Well, because I got booked by somebody seeing something I posted on.
Yes.
And that's okay, because the only thing I don't do anymore is I don't boost my posts. When I saw my analytics and my generic was higher than the paid part.
Right.
How do we trust that? With all due respect, how do we trust that you paid us $10-20 for you to boost my posts?
No. I've done it. I've been there. It's wasting money to me. Yeah, it's like okay.
Okay, what's in the post, Chris?
No.
Well, Ray.
Ray
slowly sinking. Carey and I saw him and we started laughing.
I wouldn't sleep though. I'm just
No. Your head went twice like this.
I know my head.
He was going for a nosedive.
Yo, you twice. Twice. You sung twice, babe. Don't even cry.
Let's change the story.
Don't even cry.
Like
everybody
said,
saw it.
Facebook, it does. I guess it has its benefits because, like I said, this is a lot of times this is the only way you can find out about your family too. Things that's sad.
Right.
Other than that, you kick it to the
It's
curb.
helped me musically. Dennis, has Facebook helped you at all in terms of music?
Just probably sharing my. One time I tried to boost, but I stopped too. But I think yes, I could say yes that Facebook has helped me as far as getting my music out. So that would be a yes.
Yeah. And I know I see you on Facebook, John. It's helped me to see what other people are doing,
Right,
not just family,
right,
but
right.
to support other artists.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
it's definitely a
Because
great
I
tool.
know it was because of Facebook. I knew you were coming with a new Christmas CD.
Right.
And tell the audience about what the promo. I think you're having a pre-sale right now for that CD.
Yeah. You see, and here again, in Facebook, yesterday, a lady inboxed me and said, "I'll take 20 of those CDs, the Christmas CD." Well, 20 CDs at $20 a piece works for me.
Yeah, it does.
So it's like, okay, and then I get those, everyone, I'll take 2, I'll take 3. Well, that's Facebook,
Right.
Now, so you take away Facebook, how am I going to reach these people?
Correct.
I don't have another way, These people, they're not on YouTube, they're not on whatever, some of them are in Instagram, but Facebook owns Instagram. So you have to look at what can you do, So, and it's like we're already getting robbed by what's the one? Oh gosh, that's taking all our money.
There are a few of those.
Yeah, that's the name of it. But I mean, anytime you make a song and you put it up online, I mean, I look at my thing. It's like my iHeartRadio and all those people. They're paying pennies.
Yes.
Pennies.
Right.
So I tell people, if
that's
you're going
good.
into this, if you're recording and you're putting it up, do not expect to make no money because you're
no.
not going to make it. You're not going to make those kind. It takes too much.
It's gone again.
He can't help himself. He cannot help himself.
Henry goes nosedive.
Ray look like a deacon in church.
Ready, Joyce?
Oh man.
Deacon in church.
The pastor is watching you, Ray. Pastor is watching you.
Boy, I tell you.
Congratulations on those sales, 20, yay!
That's awesome.
Yes, that was
Okay,
good.
so where can the rest of us go to get to buy your Christmas CD?
Yeah.
Where
Oh
they-
gosh, just you can inbox me if you on there, or you just send me an email at johncareyinfo@gmail.com. So
JohnCareyinfo@gmail.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
send it right out. Yeah, I'll send it right out to you.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just so excited to see things working out for you. Like Gary said, you're a hardworking musician, man. And
Yeah. And you look at it like the fight that I've been through. I'm like, okay, so you don't want to say, well, what's next? But you just like sit back and wait and say, okay, come on, I can do this.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. But the thing is that God has given everything you need for each and every challenge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because we look at what other people are going through. And I remember before my father passed, my cousin Daphne, her father passed. He was only 50 years old, and he was so close to me that I went into panic. I'm like,
Right.
how can I handle losing my dad? How can I handle losing my dad? I don't know. I think I would fall apart. And I think when he did pass away, I said, you know what? I think we can't fathom handling things because it's so horrible. But I think God is he's already ready to help us get through
Right.
any of those challenges, no matter what it is. Even though right now I can't fathom, when I hear parents losing a child, that's
Yeah.
how all goes up because it's a pain that I've never experienced, and it's frightening to me. But we
Yeah.
just have to trust God that whatever was coming is no surprise to Him, just to us. And He's already, we allow it, He'll get us through.
Right.
So,
Once
and
you
you're-
understand that this is a shell, this is just
Mhm.
a shell,
Right.
and you're here for that purpose of that time, and there's nobody has a date of anything, so when that time is, it is,
Mhm.
That's right.
So you look at it like that.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I was sitting here laughing to myself about Ray because I was thinking to myself, I was like, the people out in the chat room or the people who are listening in and watching, they can actually make a game out of this. They can drink the game.
You taking bets? You taking bets?
When will the next nosedive happen?
Yeah, man. Man, you are heavily today, man. Heavily.
CTK said it. He started off so strong at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know why he started off so strong? Because he was trying to make Dennis feel bad about.
Yeah, he was throwing Dennis.
He's not making his calls.
Yeah.
When he starts shade, he's strong.
Came back.
He climbs up. He goes to sleep.
I would try to do that for him.
Because actually, when we were trying to get Dennis on the show, was when Gary, you were going through that transition.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
That
call
was
it
a while back.
So, so Max said 2 years ago. I'm like, I was before that.
Was it before that, Joyce?
Oh, yes, it was.
I knew it was back there.
Yeah.
So how do you know Dennis? How did you find out about him to call him when he has no idea who you are?
Come on, Ray.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but we had a long talk. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a shame.
You're throwing him under the bus? Are you serious?
I done slept since then.
That's terrible. That
Look,
is terrible.
But I knew when I saw that already. I said, I know Dennis.
But how do you know him?
He know my brother.
He don't
at Federal
remember.
Express.
I know his brother.
That's how he knows my brother from Federal Express.
Okay, and you thought it was him, so you really didn't.
No. But I talked to Dennis, but I had forgot that he was in the oil. I had totally forgot that he was in the oil field.
Well, how did you run? How did you run into his brother?
I used to live in Maryland, in Memphis.
Oh, okay.
I lived there. I run into.
Okay, let me do this. How did you know Dennis had a CD out? And because you had to know he was doing music to invite him to the show.
He told me. Dennis told me.
You know what? I told you, stop smoking that grit.
So, I think you've been drinking some of that Tennessee moonshine.
Sam Hankins in the chat room, so is Alger. They just came in. He goes, Ray, what my name? Who am I? What my name? Thank you, Sam.
A while back when I started talking to him. So like I said, I used to live in there. I carried down in Orange Mound and Bean Hampton.
Oh.
You know,
Oh my
There
goodness.
you go, Smurf mushroom.
Papa Smurf. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Oh, the Smurf mushroom.
Yeah.
and see,
Yeah,
and just
you
like
know you like it when they call you Big Papa, right? Look at him.
but no, serious, Dennis, I don't even remember how I got your phone number. I really don't. I don't remember. But I know I talked to you a while back, and I knew that you had a CD was back out there because you talked that you was in the oil fields. And like I said, your brother was FedEx. But anyhow, I said, won't you come on to the show?
Stop picking your teeth.
I was chewing it.
And Henry goes crossing that purple haze.
I saw him shaking it. I said, no, he is not going to pick his teeth.
No.
Oh, he is.
He's doing
I chew it sometimes when I get down. I won't pick the tab and chewing the end of
Ooh, he's
it.
all over the place today.
You know, I was kidding, but I believe there's a little something, you know, purple hair.
Yeah, look here.
Excuse me while I kiss
I ain't
this.
gonna lie, cause we got full of everything last night.
I believe it. You got super lit.
We got full of everything.
You
You know,
got
we're
lit.
on the air, right? You know, we are on the air.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He still got lit.
We got full. We got lit.
Anything can and will be used against you.
I got my card.
You know, that still won't keep him silent.
Oh, wow. You got a call.
You got them brownies over there, man.
Yeah.
Mix it in with your grits.
How funny.
I don't know how we got on that subject. We were supposed to be talking about music, right, guys?
Wind up on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. But yeah, I agree. Facebook has been a benefit to me. But my Twitter used to be number 2 on my list, but years ago Twitter's changed their algorithm, and I don't get much on Twitter. But LinkedIn has picked up for me, and Instagram.
Yeah.
And I didn't think LinkedIn would be anything. I would say that if Facebook didn't come back, we would have to go to LinkedIn. I think it's the next best platform, in my opinion, in my humble opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of good business people on LinkedIn. I get quite a bit of things, you know, and record companies come through there, and Sony TV asking, you know, so yeah, it's some different situations there, you know. I just look at it as more of a business thing versus, to me, Facebook is like, okay, whatever, let's just
Or
throw it
social.
in,
Right.
you know,
Right.
you know.
It is more social,
Yeah.
Well,
but business. I think the
It's
music
a really
business.
good thing that you can find out about your family and stuff like that. That's what I like about that. You know, you can find out that kind of information.
Yeah.
And plus, you know, it does help the artists also,
Right.
you know, to promote themselves.
Oh yeah.
But hell, there's a lot of gospel on there, but one that's
Well, that's
But you have to get
when she testified. She said that Facebook deliberately
right.
push videos and subjects that will cause
yeah.
conflict,
Right.
things like that.
You know, you
So-
find yourself, you know, like during that whole election time, that was a time within itself. It's like, okay, you know, you find out, okay, this person is this one is Democrat, this one is Republican, this one is independent. Then everybody got their own ideas, and that's cool for everybody to have your idea of who you are. When you cross the line and you tell somebody else that, no, I don't like you because you're that. You know,
Right.
that's crossing the line.
Right.
And that's one of the things they was talking about. You know, it's like, okay, it was too much of that. You know, so when I had a lady that literally cursed me out. You know, because okay, this is my right, it's my freedom or whatever to say, and she just boom. And I was like, okay, you know, and I've been knowing her for years. She's come to my gig, you know, but it's like, I gotta stop that because I can't wake up to that every day, you know.
Right.
So we have to put an end to this relationship here on Facebook. We have to push delete or, you know, whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the only thing, that's one of the downsides of it, is that everybody think they have the right to, and don't even know you, but think they have the right to tell you how to do you, you know.
Well,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
You're
That's
right.
something I don't like. I use this feature that Facebook has. It's really nice. It's called scrolling. I scroll down. If I don't agree, but I'll keep going. You know, why can't everybody do that? You see something you don't like?
You don't like,
Keep scrolling.
keep moving.
If I don't like that kind of music, that's fine. And in other words, if I see that's not my kind of music, I'm not gonna put a comment and say, you know what, that's not my kind of music.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I mean?
On.
You just move on. You know?
Yeah. Quick provoking and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you
Even,
know,
I have somebody say, man, you sound okay, but you don't sound as good as I thought. Okay, You don't. Why you have to say? Why even you have to say that?
Right.
Why?
Exactly. Cup of tea, just keep going. Move on, bro.
Exactly.
It makes you wonder. I don't. You see, I'm just trying. When I came back to music 11 years ago, I was starting my YouTube channel, and I just had this person, whoever they were, they had a fan of YouTube thing. They were blasting, oh, the band is good, but you sound, ew. That's the worst. Da, da, da. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, this is a good.
the two guys blasted me. I didn't.
No, I was just gonna.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay, but there were two guys. Just
Yeah.
I was gonna say something.
George.
George,
He was done.
I was getting ready to say something.
Well, I stopped. You know what? It's breaking up, and I
Okay.
Yeah. I
stopped.
saw you. Yeah.
No,
Wasn't he breaking up? I wasn't sure what he was doing.
right. What I was trying to say in this conversation that we're having, this would be a good place for Grizz to tell a little story. Grizz,
Which
Grease.
one?
you know what you was trying to tell tell us at the beginning of before we came on about that guy.
Oh.
Oh, you want some
Art. I'm not gonna say the name. This artist.
Why not black?
Yeah, bad. My story to tell. This artist reached out to me on Facebook, sent me a link to one of his songs. I said, okay, I liked it. I said, well, go ahead and send me, when someone reaches out and if I like what I hear, so yeah, well, go ahead and send me like 3-4 more tracks, MP3 format. Well, I was waiting for those, and I said, well, if you want, I said, here's my email, please send them to me. This was just, like, 3, maybe 4 weeks ago, maybe. And he emailed me the music. Okay, so I finally was able to download it, listen to it, liked it. I said, okay, not bad. I hadn't sent it to Gary yet because we've been swamped with other artists first because we try to go with whoever submits first, and if we like it, we'll get your music on, we'll get it in rotation and get you on the show.
Right.
Well, this guy was acting like a diva with a massive attitude. Asked me, if we were going to play his music last week? And I said, no, not yet. Well, said, well, then delete my music. I said, well, I don't want to delete it. You just have to be more patient. I have other artists that have submitted music before you that you have to wait your turn, basically. Well, then, no, he wasn't having any of that. Cussed me out, didn't even write the full word, was putting asterisks in between. I'm like, you're not man enough to even put the whole word if you're going to cuss me out. And I'm like, dude, if I'm going to cuss you out, I'm going to give you the whole word. I'm not going to put asterisks. I'm not going to be kind enough to do asterisks. I'm going to give you the full-fledged word, okay?
Right.
So, anyway, he goes, I didn't even read the whole thing. I just saw there was some asterisks. I'm like, oh, please. I was like, I'm not even going to read that. So anyway, he keeps, and I said, okay, well, this better be the last time I hear from you. Your precious music has been deleted. And then comes back and says, excuse me, are you threatening me? And then he says, well, if you don't delete my music, you're hearing from my lawyer.
Oh my God.
And I was like, and I'm like, threaten me? I said, and then he posted on the Indie Live Spot page, the new logo or promo that Gary did just for the show, generic, where he's got a desk, the little robot dancing around, then on the screen our faces show up, in turn. So he puts on there, was like, oh, I hate fake people, they beg for you. I was like, one, I didn't beg for your music. You reached out to me. So anyway, aside from unfriending him, I blocked him, and I also deleted that comment because it was trash.
Dang.
Anyway, so he says, and I said, excuse me, threatening you? Me threatening you? It's like, who said it was going to stick their attorney on me? If I didn't delete your precious music. It's long gone already.
That's just crazy.
So, and I was like, oh my G.
Cray.
I would, if I knew who it was, I forgot his name. But anyway, If I knew his name out the bat, I'd have just said it and let these people know what the hell he is.
I'm gonna kind of give him his little 15 minutes of fame on this show.
Right.
Yeah, don't say his name.
Right.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about people like that, weren't we, John?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why?
I'll be right back.
Lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah. I get, like I said, like, you know, people that charges you to play your stuff. That's the killer right there. You know, it's like, you know, like I got this package from this lady, and I couldn't believe it when I saw her package. Like from one single, just the single, not the album, but the single, it's $11,000.
Wow.
That's crazy.
11 grand. Okay. And that's no guarantee it's gonna be on Billboard or anything. That's just to get
Exactly.
you.
It's not guaranteeing anything.
No, no, not at all. And I was like, I can't. I mean, there's no way. Even if I had the money sitting right here on my desk.
Right. I wouldn't
like,
do
no.
it. I
Like,
wouldn't
no,
do it.
because you need to make sure that this going to, if you're going to pay that much, they need to promise this and this and this to happen.
Right.
If they don't do that, it's like, no.
You know, John, are we being pimped?
Yes, we are. I mean, if you going through that format, because if you look at it, all the things that people do, saying they can do, you can actually do yourself.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
you can actually do yourself. It takes a little longer because now you gotta make those contacts and you gotta do all that stuff.
Right.
But you still got your money in your pocket.
Thank
you.
you.
Know?
Thank you.
And I mean, I remember speaking when I was married. At that time, my wife at that time was a singer, so we both played and sang, and so we both did 2 CDs. Those 2 CDs, just the promotion of those 2 CDs was well over $10,000.
I believe it. Yeah.
Okay. And I got nothing out of that. Zero. No gigs. Nobody calling about anything, whatever the case is. You know. And I was like, okay, that's not. You know, we can't do that again. You know.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
One shame on you.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, guys. It's almost that time.
It's time.
So,
it's time.
yeah, it went by pretty quick. So I want you, both of you guys, Dennis and John, please tell everybody where they can kind of keep up with you and follow you and
get your music.
Yeah, be able to get your music and all that stuff. And starting with, let's start with Dennis. Go ahead, Dennis.
Well, you can find my music on YouTube, Spotify. I'm about 82 what they call syndicate radio stations, little small internet radio stations. Dennis McKinney Music. Dennis McKinney Music at Gmail. That's my email address. So I'm everywhere. I'm really excited about this new project I'm fixing to release. I'm thinking of next year. I've got to get this Martin Luther King song together.
Okay.
That I'm writing. And then my project will be finished hopefully shoot for February, maybe March, my birthday of 2022. Super. And like I said, you can find me everywhere. And I really just Google my name.
There you go.
I tell people, man, you can go to what's the name? Alexa.
Okay.
You go to Alexa and she'll play me. Sometimes she give me a hard time. But it's real exciting to be on this platform. Like I said, you know, you start with little rhymes and that kind of thing, and they turn out to music, and man, it can't be nobody but God. That's all I can tell you.
Amen.
Yeah, but I'm everywhere. So just tune in and give me some more love, and I'm gonna try to make some more music. And it's been a pleasure.
Well, great, and thank you for hanging with us. And you're gonna have to come back, of course. You know that. So.
Yeah. When I release my album, please invite me back. I'm gonna have some good tracks.
All right. Very nice. Thank you. All right, John.
Yeah, I'm the best way to catch me is using my email is johncareyinfo@gmail.com. I do return emails back to people. So that's the best way. Music wise, you can just iTunes anywhere. I mean, like I said, I have 10 CDs out there, so it's full of music. That's life. So yeah, you can find whatever you want from me, whether it's blues, jazz, R&B, soul. I have some retro stuff out there too. So yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Can I tell you? Excuse me, Joe. Can I tell you about some events? I got an event coming up at the Emerald City. Anybody know about Emerald City on Martin Luther King
Okay.
Boulevard in South Dallas?
Okay.
There's a birthday bash on the 23rd. I'll be performing, and then I go to Meridian, Mississippi, November 5th through the 7th. It's a red carpet ball down there. That's all I can tell you. This is this Southern soul stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
Love it. Love that stuff.
Yeah.
When you talking about the kitchen sink, you know what I mean?
Yes.
so that music is pretty exciting. So I'm kind of going that little genre a little bit and write a little bit about telling stories. That's where my sugar song comes from. About me and my woman hanging out all day.
Yeah.
But it's really exciting and sometimes I tell a lot of people, man, sometimes stop doing stuff free. Somebody stop doing stuff free, and then all of a sudden it just comes together. So now I get invites everywhere. But 23rd of October, that'll start at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 6. The entertainment starts at 8 p.m. And then Meridian, Mississippi, it's there's going to be some nice promoters there, and we'll see.
All right.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
So that genre, that's what you do, Southern Soul?
Yeah, I got some Southern Soul. I got everything. I got gospel. I released a gospel song called Perfect. It's a pretty good song. It's a good song.
Yeah, I used to play with, actually play and write for Floyd Taylor, which is Johnny Taylor's son.
Okay, exactly.
Okay. So I got a lot of songs that he didn't record yet before he died.
Right.
I got a lot of them, so.
Nice.
I'm sure his library is full of songs, man. But yeah.
But Dennis, I don't go anywhere but the Blues Palace.
Blues Palace?
That's the only place I go. Blues Palace.
Oh boy.
You know about Blues Palace?
Yeah, I know about Blues Palace.
Okay, talk about it later. We gotta go.
404. That's the
Hey.
Time to go. I got a gig. That's why.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All right.
Go ahead, Derek. Go ahead, G.
Well, everybody, have a great weekend, and I want to thank again both John, Carey, and Dennis McKinney for being on the show today. Thank you guys, and continue doing your thing, and we will definitely look forward to your return again. And I just want everybody to have a great weekend, be safe, and there go Ray. Yeah.
I don't know.
He do it every week. Okay, so
Ray, say goodbye before you. Ray, say goodbye.
Please.
You're muted.
See you later. Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, Joyce.
Thanks, everybody. I'm not going to say a whole lot, but we'll see you next week. Don't forget. I know this is Grace's line was steal it. Don't forget to invite other people to listen to the show. And also, don't forget to add the music of our guests. Just look them up on Spotify, add them to your playlists, and so they can get more activity. And also follow them wherever you listen to music. So follow them and add them to your playlist. Okay, Grace, to you. Before Max speaks, hurry.
No, then he'll get in when I'm talking.
I'll stop him. Go ahead. I got you.
Ray?
No, I already said see you later. Bye.
Okay.
You have a good week.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Chat room, guys, love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you. And for those anonymously watching, thank you. Please tune in next week. We have as guest 510 Jazz and Heidi Tan. So hopefully we'll have both of them on if nothing happens that they need to reschedule. So please join us next week. Right. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. We'll see you then.
All right.
Ciao.
Peace, everybody. Have a good one.
Thank you, guys.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.